Nolan King here for MMA Junkie, and I'm being joined by one of the newest members of the UFC's roster, never mind the flyweight division. We got Brandon Royval, the LFA flyweight champ here, taking some time out of his fight week to talk with us. And how you doing, man? I'm assuming you're pretty excited, just a couple days away from the big debut.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. You live in Boston or what?
How could you tell? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm a
Giveaway.
huge Boston Bruins. Well, I mean, I was a huge Boston Bruins fan, huge Ray Bork fan, man. I'm from Colorado. Huge hockey
That's what's
fan.
up.
Yeah, but Boston Bruins is my team. Well, one of my teams.
That's awesome. It's funny. I just put that up the other day, and this is the first interview I've done in the seat. So that works out well that we get that established right off the top. +1 for that. But man,
my dad has like a Colorado Avalanche and Boston Bruins Ray Bork jersey, and one time
like a sliced one.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah,
that just to show it off in front of people. So I went to his house just to do that.
That's amazing, man. Well, much respect for you and in your fandom. I appreciate that. And let's talk about you a little bit here. A couple days out, you finally get the call. Not too long ago, you're in the UFC. Man, what was the emotions like going through you when Jason or your coach or whoever contacted you let you know the news?
A little bit of everything, man. It kind of was all over the place. I was excited, nervous, all the above, man. You get all the emotions, but a lot of just like disbelief too. I'm like, no, like something's gonna happen or whatever it is, So, but I'm happy I'm here, man. I'm at the hotel. It's really going down. I'm cutting weight, all this stuff. So,
for sure. And you were supposed to be on the Contender Series this summer. I'm sure at the time you got that call, you were probably excited for that. And looking back on it, though, you're kind of excited. You don't have to go through that and kind of. It's not a sure thing. Getting a win on the Contender Series doesn't necessarily get you to the UFC. So is it nice to just kind of to take that step to just go right in?
Yeah. So the Contender Series is nice because I feel like I'm a fan-friendly fighter. I could have had like a chance to kind of enter the UFC with some fans, but I don't really care, man. I'm here, man. So that's all that matters to me right now. So.
Yep. And they're not giving you a softball off the bat. You're fighting a former UFC title challenger, Tim Elliott. When his name got brought across your desk, I mean, was he a guy that you were familiar with? I'm assuming.
Yeah. I've watched pretty much all of his fights, especially in the UFC. But yeah, I've done a lot of just watching him and just honestly, I'm a huge fan of his too, man. Like as far as flyweights go, man, like he's a fan-friendly fighter too. He's good for our division and not like good for our division like as fighting, but like he does good for our division as like promoting it and like everybody wants to see Tim Elliott fight. I feel like so I think just all around is just like I have a little bit of the advantage because I've watched way more video than he's ever probably could have watched of me,
Yeah, that's a good point. And when you watch video for a guy like Tim Elliott who's so funky and he acts so, he's got weird movements and everything. I mean, is it something you can even really like kind of what can you even learn from something like that if he acts? Are you still able to pick out some tendencies here and there?
Yeah, I'll pick out tendencies. I don't know if I necessarily like watch him to learn anything because he's so unique and he's such his own, you know what I'm saying? But my corner and I have just picked out tendencies and things that we could try to pick up on. But that being said, is we're gonna be solving a puzzle on the fly kind of thing,
Yeah, no doubt. And one of the things that I noticed, and you're one of a few signings that the UFC's made in the flyweight division in the past few weeks. There was talk there for a long time that we weren't sure if the flyweight division was going to continue. So do you feel like, you're kind of part of this new wave here that the UFC, that the flyweight division is going to stick around and you have the ability here to, really make some statements in a division that's kind of on the rebuild?
Yeah, it's exactly, man. I feel like signing me is just whether I like it or not, I'm gonna move forward. I throw punches. I try to be as excited. I don't know if I try to be as exciting as possible, but kind of just ends that way. I have a little bit of fighter's ADD where a little inaction in my head seems like forever. Like I'm not doing anything. So I feel like signing me is a good idea. Signing a couple other guys, man, it just kind of like gives you a little bit of job security. You know what I'm saying? Last time, like I lost the fight to Casey Kenny. And I took a short notice to fight for the LFA belt, like a week and a half notice to fight for the LFA belt versus Casey Kenny. And that same week, I'm cutting weight. I'm killing myself to cut weight right here. And they cut the flyweight division that week. And I was like, what am I doing, man? This is like, yeah. So I'm sitting in the like a hot bath, dying, killing myself to make this weight. And then I'm reading on MMA, probably MMA Junkie, that they're cutting the flyweight division, or the plans are too. So.
Yeah, well, we've come a long way, and you're here now. And are you at the Fighter Hotel right now, or did you come in early?
Hotel.
Yeah. So did you go through the whole procedure and everything?
Yep.
How'd it go?
Well, I don't know. I think they just kind of like, I literally just got here, so they
Oh,
just
okay.
gagged me and like did all the testing on it, and I'm just kind of running through. I'm really unfamiliar to the process, so I'm trying not to
Yeah.
act like starstruck right now with the whole entire process of this thing. But I'm definitely enjoying every single moment of it right now.
Right on. And we reported, yesterday, John, who's sitting behind the control panel right now, reported that you guys are going to be in the small cage tomorrow, on Saturday, 25-foot cage instead of the 30-foot. Do you feel like that flyweights move around a lot? You guys have a lot of energy. Do you think that will impact the fight at all, or is it just same old, same old?
You know what? I think that might actually benefit me. To kind of looking back of it, I didn't even know that was a thing until you just announced it right here. That might be honestly a little bit more beneficial towards me, especially against a guy like Tim Elliott who does a lot of footwork stuff and a little bit of stuff like that. But I'm not sure. That's actually a good point. I just found that out right now, so we'll see.
All right. Well,
yeah, hit me with that shocking one. But that being said, we'll see. Definitely probably have to make a few adjustments because of that. But I'm glad that I know that now.
there you go, man. Breaking news on the fly. And I guess when fans, sit down on the couch to watch this fight and they see you for the first time fighting Tim Elliott, what do you think they're going to see on Saturday night?
I don't know. I feel like Tim Elliott's just a guy that kind of moves forward and puts a lot of pressure on, and just like, I don't know. I mean, as like, he's just exciting. He's going to bring the action. So I can't see a boring fight happening between us two at all. So I think this will be a very fan-friendly fight. But I don't know. Tim Elliott's so unorthodox, so goofy. Half the time I don't even know what I'm doing in there. I'll throw something and I'm like, whoa, that just happened. That worked out, or like whatever it is, So I really don't know what to expect, but I'm ready for it all, man. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, I'm definitely here for it, man. My last question for you, being a newcomer to the division and the UFC, what are you trying to carve out for yourself here? How are you setting any type of longer term goals? Obviously, everybody wants to be the champ, but what kind of mark do you think you can make on this division early?
So right away, I think at the beginning of the year, my goal was set to be the top 10 in the just ranked top 10. This is before the UFC signing and all that stuff, but that being said, I'm making my mark to possibly be 11 right off the bat. I'm facing number 11. This is a great opportunity to go and just show myself and gain some fans, gain some money, and then just prove my worth out here. Right away, just getting Tim Elliott right off the bat is perfect for me. It's a great way to kind of just seal my name and just show that I belong in this division, and then obviously meet these goals right away. So I might need to do a quick set of goal changing with all this being said,
For sure, man. I'm looking forward to it. And, good luck in the attempt on Saturday. I think it's going to be a great fight. And congrats on getting to the UFC, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I appreciate it, brother. Have a good day.